Senator Chuck Schumer demands Pelosi put the stimulus bill in writing and have it on his desk this week. Congress is falling apart after Pelosi breaks promises to moderate Democrats. A new $10,000 giveaway starts today, and a mystery package was discovered at an airport and it shut everything down. You'll never believe what it was. Hello and welcome to today's October 4th daily news report, as well as ongoing stimulus package information video. If you're a subscribed member of my community, then welcome back. And if you're not, consider subscribing right now so I can keep you up to date on what's going on in Washington, D.C., the next stimulus package, the U.S. economy, money, investing, and much, much more. All right, now, today I'd like to announce the newest cash giveaway that Casey and I are doing. We've contracted with some great sponsors this month, and we'd like to give away $10,000 in cash. Now, one of you is going to win $5,000. That's right, $5,000. And 10 of you are going to win $500 in cash. You can do whatever you like with the money. It'll be yours. This is just our way of giving back to our YouTube community. I'd love it if you would tell family and friends about the channel and also this giveaway. And I'll make sure to leave a link below. Below the contest information, I've put together a little video of last month's winners where they're either giving a thumbs up or a peace sign or holding a sign saying that they are a winner. Every one of them was surprised to be picked as a winner of the contest. So go ahead and check that out. I'll leave a link below. Also, thank you guys so much for giving these videos a like. I really, really appreciate it. All right, let's jump into the news. Okay, now, in my last video, I asked if you felt whether the IRS spying on purchases you make of $600 or greater was good or bad. And I'm happy to say that most of us think alike and that you guys are against that and that it felt wrong. So hopefully more and more states join Nebraska in pushing back on the IRS spying on us. Now, over the weekend, I told you how Senator Sinema left Washington, D.C. to attend other commitments right about the same time that President Biden made a surprise visit to Congress and mentioned, "I'm heading over to talk to the party." Well, over the weekend, immigration activists found Senator Sinema speaking at ASU, Arizona State University. They then started to harass her and chant, and they even chased her into a bathroom where they gave her no privacy and she felt that she had to hide in a bathroom stall. They then followed her while screaming and chanting that she must sign the bill and that she must make a pathway for immigrants to enter the country. Now, later that night, they showed up at a different engagement that she was hosting and screamed at the top of their lungs that she must pass the bill and do what the Democrat Party wants, to the point where staff and security were forced to make these people leave the hotel premises. Now, nearly every member of Congress today has come out against this treatment of Senator Sinema, and President Biden told his voters this is unacceptable to treat a U.S. senator this way. Senator Manchin also announced that he was harassed over the weekend as people came out to where he was with his family and were chanting and harassing him as well. Now, I certainly don't believe in violence, but based on what I'm seeing around the world, over in Europe, the United Kingdom, Australia, governments more and more seem to be looking at their own people as the enemy and not as citizens of the country that they were voted to represent. Maybe the lockdowns and the power or the forced mandates have gone to these government leaders' heads, but it seems that some of them might have a very hard time walking around in public in the future if they don't start working for the people and stop treating us like second-class citizens. I don't know if you're seeing what's going on in Italy, France, England, Australia, but the people are pushing back. They're fighting back like crazy. And the government is just trying to force more and more on them and remove more and more freedoms. Now, my worry is that this will only make government leaders like Sinema and Manchin and others hold on to their position tighter, and we may not be able to pass this next stimulus package because of that. So I don't know that making your voice heard is wrong, but when it comes to violence or intimidation, I don't know that that actually gets the point across that people hope. Now, one senator remains undeterred by everything going on, and that is Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer. He wants House Speaker Nancy Pelosi to release the stimulus bill in writing so people know what's in it. He also demanded a copy of it be on his desk this week. He said he is tired of playing games and that this needs to get done. Schumer had this to say: "It is crucial that the House, the Senate, and the President finally come together in an agreement on the details of the Build Back Better Act as soon as possible, preferably within a matter of days, not weeks. I will be working with the Speaker and the President and encourage all of you to help us to reach the agreement expeditiously," or in other words, very, very quickly. Now, Schumer drafted a letter to his Democrat colleagues urging unity and solidarity on passing the Biden agenda. There is a growing rift between House moderate Democrats and House progressive Democrats. However, with Pelosi breaking her promise twice last week, even Republicans are saying Pelosi can fool her own party, but not us. If she doesn't call for a vote on the bipartisan physical infrastructure the Senate passed in August, then Senate Republicans will instruct House Republicans to vote against the bill until Pelosi separates the two and passes them as promised to moderate Democrats and Republicans in the Senate. So basically, they're saying, listen, you can fool your own party and break promises to them, but now you're affecting us. We came together and passed a bipartisan deal, and you need to get it done, or now you're breaking our promise to us, and you will live to regret it, right? So there's a lot of ugliness going on in Washington, D.C. right now. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. Some are now saying that Pelosi is throwing Senators Sinema and Manchin under the bus in order to distract Congress and the American people to her broken promises and her inability to garner the votes necessary to pass the Biden agenda. Now, I looked up Senator Sinema's approval rating to see if everyone hates her or if this is just becoming Pelosi's scapegoat. And her approval rating is 56%, which is about 16 points higher than President Biden. So it seems that she may have a lot more support from moderate Democrats as the people than hatred from progressive Democrats as the people, right? So it's the people that vote, not Congress. So Congress seems to hate her. The American people seem to be okay with the way she's representing them. Now, either way, Manchin and Sinema will become key players when it comes to the final vote, but we're not at the final vote right now. So Pelosi needs to rein in the Democrat Party over in the House in order to get the Biden agenda passed. Now, sometime this week, President Biden is holding a large White House meeting to get moderates and progressives in the same room to discuss how to come together as a party and how to pass the bill together as a party. Now, the stock market is split today. Some areas are up and others are down. I personally made a dumb move a couple of hours ago. Recently, I told you about UEC stock. It's up. It's continuing to do well. However, this morning it took a big dip and my gut told me, do a day trade and buy on that, but I didn't. And within 30 minutes of being chicken, that stock rose 9.2%. And I totally missed out on a great day trade. So if you're in the stock market, you definitely have to keep an eye on what's going on. Now, I'm going to be presenting another stock to you later this week that I think could do really, really well over the next 10 years. And it falls in line with the Biden agenda and where energy is heading over the next decade. All right, now the need for a deal to be done regarding the U.S. debt ceiling is still a crisis issue in Congress and for all of us that live here in the United States or own stocks here in the United States. Democrats want to raise the debt ceiling in order to accommodate Biden's agenda. However, Republicans continue to say it is a reckless taxing and reckless spending plan and will hurt the U.S. with more inflation and higher prices in the long run. Today, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell sent word to President Biden that not a single Republican senator will vote to raise the debt ceiling, and that Biden had better work closely with his own party to pass the debt ceiling increase on their own. He said no Republican wants this on their hands, and when it comes to the election campaigning, they want Democrats to either sink or swim on their own merit and their own plan, but they plan to campaign by telling the American people Republicans did not cause inflation, the rising prices at the grocery store, or the rising prices at the gas pump. So they continue to fight, right? In fact, they said that Democrats plan to run on a campaign of getting you a $1,400 stimulus check all the way back in March. To which Republicans plan to say, well, we voted on the $1,200 and the $1,600, and last we checked, $1,800 is more than $1,400. So basically, they're just butting heads on who's going to have more dirt to throw around next election cycle when it comes to money and helping the American people. So past stimulus checks will be a part of the election process next year. But wouldn't it be nice if Democrats would keep their commitment to the fourth stimulus check? It would give them something to talk about next year. All right, now sadly, Dollar Tree has announced that they will no longer be $1. They will be more like $1.30 or $1.50 or higher. The company said that they have tried as long as they can to keep prices down, but based on today's inflation and supply and demand situation, that they are forced to either go out of business or raise their prices, and they don't want to go out of business, so they have to raise their prices. Now, vaccine mandates are in full effect, with many companies hitting desired targets, but also having to deal with staffing issues as they fire big chunks of people from their hospital system or their corporation. Now, one area the vaccine mandate may be hurting is in New York City's economy. Many businesses in New York are saying that they are down by 30 to 50% in monthly revenue, with restaurants saying that they are hurting the most. A new Yahoo survey showed that close to 80% of those surveyed said that they will skip a restaurant or a business that forces them to show their papers at the door. Now, the poll showed even vaccinated people are against showing their papers forever when it comes to proving that they have been vaccinated. So vaccine rates have gone up. Income for businesses has gone down. They're probably just using DoorDash, having someone else pick up their groceries. But this battle continues, and nowhere is it bigger than in the Big Apple. Now, right now, New York has the harshest restrictions, but many expect New Jersey, Illinois, and California to follow their example very soon. All right, now on some lighter news, an airport in Japan had to shut down flights because of a mysterious package on the runway. A crew was assembled, and they went out cautiously to see what the package was or what was in the package. It turned out to be a cute little turtle that had accidentally made its way onto the runway. The turtle was removed to safety, and the airport reopened, and airplanes were instructed to start landing again. Isn't that crazy? One little turtle shut down an entire airport. All right, now this is my update for today. As I know more, I will definitely come on and share more. This is going to be a big week for Washington, D.C. news, and I'm going to be here all week long to keep you updated on what's going on. Now, before you go, make sure to add your name and email through the link in the pinned comment to be a part of the $10,000 giveaway that Casey and I are doing. You can sign up each and every day to increase your chances of winning. One of you is going to win $5,000, and 10 of you are going to win $500 in cash. We can't wait to give that money away, especially as we head into the holidays. Now, before you go, I want to remind you that you are amazing. I appreciate you being in my community, and I'll see you on the next video.